Hi, welcome back to my channel, and assalamu alaikum to my brothers and sisters. In my last video, which is actually my only video, I talked about 10 ways to start getting what you want and moving closer to getting what you want. And today I thought, why not, before we set goals or before all that other fun stuff begins, I wanted to make sure that we were all on the right track. So what is really disappointing is getting to your goal and not feeling that sense of accomplishment, or that you feel like you failed on other parts of your life. So balance is key, right? The first thing we have to do is, you're gonna have to imagine something dark with me. Yeah, it's gonna get dark. It's gonna get kind of dark. Bear with me. Imagine yourself going to the funeral of someone you love, and you're walking or taking the car or driving or taking the bus or whatever your form of transportation is. I don't care if it's a scooter. Just know it really has to get dark now. You gotta imagine with me. You finally get to the funeral and you walk in and you see their spouse and their siblings, and if you're an Arab, I'm pretty sure you've got a lot of those. So you're walking and you see their cousins, again an Arab, not like we're the only ones that have relatives. You see their spouse and their siblings and their family members. You see their business partners, their acquaintances. They finally put them down and they walk away. And that's when you realize you just hit your head, because you were the one buried. That is gonna really sound scary. Okay. You were the one that that person. What would you want those people to say about you? What would your spouse say about you? What would your friends say about you? What would your siblings say about you? What your parents, if they're alive? God, protect all of them. See, when we're accomplishing our goals, we can't be selfishly looking into just what we want. We have to look at and make sure that we're balancing everything. And that's part of the sunnah, part of Islam, is to have balance in your life. And it's really hard to do. We're not created angels. If we're that perfect, if we were perfect, we would be shaking hands with them. That's a hadith of the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The meaning of. See, we're about to dip our finger into this ocean of self-discovery. My brother would hate that sentence. My brother's gonna hate that sentence. But we have to realize that we can't just focus on one goal, because if we get to that goal and we're there, you got that job, you got the money, you got the car, you got the house. What about your family? What about your spouse? Or it's just your kids, and they turned out being great kids. What about your husband? What about your home? What about your friends? One day you're going to be asked what your hands did, what your mouth said, what your ears heard, what your nose smelled. You're going to be asked about everything you did. Not everything you have. You're going to be asked how you got the things you had. But what you actually have is not relevant. It's how you did it and who you helped along the way. So if you're a Muslim, like I am, what is your doubt? So if a person were to see you, what would they think? What would they see? And when they talk to you, how would they feel? How would you treat them? And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Your values have to be strong. So if you make a promise to someone, you don't break it. So if you don't talk behind someone's back. So I'm going to read you two of my values that I've written down. They're not just two. I'm just going to read you two of them. To participate in life, in listening twice as much as I speak, which is seriously hard for me. To purely understand others, and accepting disagreement with courage and consideration. It sounds like I've never read that in my life. To reflect Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in my treatment to others with dignity, patience, firmness through Allah's commands. It really does sound like I've never read this in my life. It's just a really rough draft. Okay, so these are two of my values. And I don't write down the values that I already do, because I don't need to. So for example, when I'm at the mall and it's time to pray, I find a way to pray, no matter what. No excuse. If there's anything I want you to get out of this video, is to remember who you are. And know that you are this loved, most valuable creation to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Karrimna. Allah karrimna. Just sounded so much better in Arabic. So in summary, what I want you to get out of this video, if anything at all, is to know who you are while you're trying to accomplish your goals, and not forget your smaller goals or what you already have and be grateful for what you have. And remember to always let in that sunshine because you're amazing and you deserve it. That was for Kareem. Well, that was for my brother. So before you go, like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell on YouTube. I'm not even gonna guess where it is. And I'll see you next time, inshallah. And I would love for you to leave any type of comment. Possibly a good one. Positive one. Okay, bye. Salam. Oh, you gotta stop thinking, okay? Stop thinking. My brother would be like, you don't even have to try. Oh, Allah. And welcome back to my channel. Ways to help you do it.